Hi guys, Sam here. I'm here with another video on how to design a custom button, custom UI button and custom UI window programmatically. So let's go ahead and dive into Xcode, single view application. It's custom window and press next and create it. You can give it whatever name you want like, alright. So this is the main.storyboard. So here I'm not gonna touch the main.storyboard. I'm not gonna make any changes here because we're gonna design a custom UI window that we're gonna use it. Alright, we're gonna build it programmatically. So let's go ahead and press appdelegate.swift and return true. So here is the area we're gonna design the window. Alright, so let's say window is UI window frame and rect. So we need a screen for building the UI window dot main dot bounce. So this helps to create a window in a rectangle shape, and we're gonna make this a key window. Window is this dot root view controller. Window dot root view controller UI navigation controller of root view controller, and we're gonna give this as the view controller. Alright, and we're gonna close it up. So this is pretty much we need to do to build a custom UI window, and let's make sure that this works. So let's change the background color of it and let's make sure that this is working. So I would like a CN color. Alright, so let's go ahead and select a simulator, iPhone 7, and let's go ahead and build and run this. So if our code is gonna work, we have to see a screen with the CN color. There's a simulator, and here's our CN color. Alright, so that means our code is working and this is our custom window. So now we're gonna design a button and place it at the center of the screen programmatically. Alright, so let's design the button. Let button is UI button. So this is the area where we're gonna design our button. Alright, so now let btn is UI button. This is yelling at us, so there's something wrong with here. Replace this, well, that's fine for now. It's gonna say this. Alright, so now we're gonna give the button a color. We're gonna give the button a title, and we're gonna give a color for the title as well. Alright, so button dot, first we're gonna set the title. Okay, set title. Title would be welcome. You can give whichever text you want it. So I'm gonna set the state as normal. I don't want to do anything fancy. Button dot, now let's give the title a color. Alright, set title color. I want to give it the title color white and the state normal. And now that we are given this a title and the title color, let's give the button a color. Okay, so button dot background color is UI color of red. So I'm gonna mix the RGB values and get a new color so that it looks fancy. or you can straight away give the color whichever you wanted. So I'm just gonna play with the colors. Alright, 55. These are some random values I'm giving it, so that I just love playing with the colors. Alpha value is 1. Alright, so when we run it, we're gonna see whichever color we get it. Alright, so now that we have gained the background color as well, let's set the btn.translate to resizing. We have to set this as false. We don't want it to convert to any auto resizing masks. Alright, so false, and return our button. Alright, now that we have designed the button, we have to give the button few anchors so that it gonna set in the center of the screen. Okay, so we're gonna set up a function for that. Function setup btn. Alright, here is where we're gonna set few anchors for our button. So button dot center x anchor dot constraints constraints. So this is gonna be view dot center x anchor. Alright, we're gonna place in the center of the x anchor, and button dot center y anchor dot constraint equal to this is center dot y anchor. So we want to place it exactly in the center of the screen, so that's why we're giving the x and y axis as the center. Alright, we're selecting the entire view center x and y anchor points. So now that we are given the x and y axis, we need to give the button a width and a height. So let's assign them. Button dot width anchor dot constraints. I'm gonna give a float value to it. Alright, so a float value of 200, and I'm gonna give a height anchor dot constraints. I'm gonna give a value of 50. Alright, now that we have given everything, we just need to add a subview and call this button in our function. Oh, sorry about that, I forgot one thing. Now that we have assigned few anchors to the button, we need to activate these anchors. Other than, if we are not gonna activate this, these are not gonna work for you. So true dot is active equals to true dot is active is true, and the last anchor true. Right, so now we're gonna add the subview. View dot add subview. We're gonna add the button, and we're gonna call the function. Alright, so now let's build and run this, and let's see if we can get a button of a random color that we have given. So there's our simulator, and here's our button. But when you click on this, it doesn't appear to be a button, but this is a button. So if we want that effect, let's go and add it. So here is our UI button, and we have to select the type. So I'm just want to place it as a system, and I also want to give the button title label dot. I want to give the title a font. Alright, so I'm just want to place a normal font. Oh, I'm sorry, this is a size, right? So I just want to give a size of 16, a bold system font of size 16, and let's build and run this. So there's our button, and if you click it, you get a feel, this effect welcome. So if you want to change the button's color, you can play around with these colors, adding few adjustment, and you can get a different color whichever you want. You can just play around with this. Alright, there you got a different color. Alright, that's pretty much you have it. So this is the way we design the button and the custom UI windows programmatically. See you soon, guys. Keep smiling.